Hello everyone, good morning. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for tuning in. This is your 3 card tarot spread for the 25th of September 2019. My name is Ahorangi Starchild and I am New Zealand based. Morena whanau, kei te pia koe. Okay, if you're a first time viewer, please be sure to click the like button. If you like this reading, please be sure to subscribe. This is just the inspiration for the day. It's just a little spread. And below my video, you'll find links where you can contact me for readings. There's also a donation button located there. If you find yourself donating to me on my channel, thank you so much. You're much valued. I love hanging out with my soul family here in cyberspace. I love reading for you. I was born to do this. Okay, so today I'm using my Gilded Tarot, and for inspiration I'm using this I Choose to Learn Oracle cards. Okay, so let's see what comes in, and please give me feedback on these readings. You know, it's always good to know. It's a general reading. It's just 3 cards, but it's always good to know if people get something out of them. Our first card that comes up is 7 of Wands. We're feeling a bit defensive today. We're feeling like we need to stand our ground on certain things. This is about saying no. Maybe someone is asking you at work to do an extra shift or put in extra hours, and this is you just saying no, I no can do. But could also maybe feeling the need to block someone on social media. It's sort of like a very defensive kind of energy, you know. It follows on the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is a card of success and of being visible in public, being visible for your efforts. And sometimes when you're very good at something, people just naturally turn to you, you know, to say, oh, you know, you're a very capable person, how about it? And I feel like this morning you're going to say, actually, no, I'm not interested. Don't ask me, how about it? We have the 5 of Pentacles coming in. So this is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Someone feels like they're standing on the outside looking in. So maybe we have that defensive stance because we feel like, you know, we invested our efforts in the past, or if there is a certain demand, the reason for us saying no or turning opportunities down is because we feel like we're not being valued. Okay, 5 of Pentacles is somebody standing on the outside looking in, not feeling valued. I'm not getting return for my efforts. You know, at the moment we do have Uranus transiting Taurus, and that's all about determining what is of value, what you want to keep, and what you want to let go. But it's also about if you do find yourself maybe working too hard or spending a lot of time, because this is outgoing energy. This is Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. So maybe with achieving your successes, it's time to slow down and take care of yourself. Maybe you're struggling a little bit in the health department. Maybe you have a cold, or you don't feel physically like you have the stamina to keep up with the demands, and that's why you're saying no. So there's various, you know, energies on how this can play out in the general reading. But I feel like it is good to say no and to pace yourself, because you really don't want to invest yourself in situations where you feel, you know, there's no value there. We have the 7 of Swords. I'm going to draw another card for this because 7 of Swords is a sneaky little card. So make sure that you check up on your bank balance today. Maybe there's something happening with, you know, money disappearing. But there could also be, you know, the 7 of Swords is about hanging. It's about handling awkward situations. It's about laying low, maybe because, you know, work or the profession or something at work, that they have this certain demand and you just saying no, and you like sneaking away quietly. You know, it could play out in various kind of scenarios, but I feel like this is a card of laying low. It's like, if work calls me, I'm not going to answer, you know, kind of that is one of the ways that it can pan out. But it's also maybe about turning someone away. Ooh, this one fell out. Because I was looking at that Seven of Swords. Okay, why is that Seven of Swords there? So we have the King of Swords. So I feel like the king is a very intellectual person. He has a mental approach. He likes to have all the facts. Maybe there's something that you want to research, get more information on. But this is also a card of tactics. The King of Swords is someone who can mentally plot and plan, and be very tactical. So I feel like someone is playing a tactical game. Maybe there's a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who is maybe like doing half truths or not expressing themselves properly, maybe keeping some information to themselves and not sharing all the information at hand. This could potentially be an authority figure, but this could also be a mature person who is just trying to play some kind of, I don't see a political game, but there might be a little bit of a power play. I see this king with that there, that there's a little bit of a power play going on. So, but you have to ask yourself, how much do you want to buy into the drama? Okay, how much of this action do you really want? Sometimes it's necessary, to just kind of be evasive and give people the slip. If you want to avoid confrontation. Keeping quiet to keep the peace could be one of them. Like not saying everything, not telling someone everything just to keep the peace, and making a conscious decision to do that, Okay, so let me know how this reading finds you, because that's quite interesting. And then our card for inspiration is this flipped over. So this one says, I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. So maybe this is what that King of Swords does, is he's focusing on something. There's this one that also fell out. It says, the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. So I feel like this has got to do with some perspectives. It's about maybe internalizing some information to get a clearer picture of where it is that you want to go, and maybe realize that sometimes to put everything out in the open isn't always the best, in any given situation. Sometimes you just have to make a call, and a judgment call to keep the peace or to make the best decision for you. So thank you for watching, everyone. I'd love it if you can give me feedback on this reading, and I want to say kia pai tura, have a beautiful day, light and love.